So when, right, when you're applying for grants or funding, one of the most obvious questions is going to be, how are you going to use those funds, right? They call it the use of funds. And that can get a lot of people hung up.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, the best way to think about it is after you've gone through and looked at your budget, take your spending and do it. I know it's a formula, but take your spending, get the percentages, or how much are you spending on payroll or salaries? How much are you spending on administrative costs? How much are you spending on research? Maybe you're doing some research. How much are you spending on legal? How much are you spending on all of those categories? Get the totals, get them as a percent of the whole, and then multiply those percents to your total funding that you're requesting. And that's a very, very simple way to get your use of funds.
Mm-hmm.
And it can be really scary, because I think a lot of people don't want to say the wrong thing. They want people to understand how important what they're doing. But we have to understand that when you get funding, typically it's right for a very specific thing. So if it's 100% research funding, right, then your answer is very clear. You can only use it for research. Or if it's 100% for development funding, those are the things. But a lot of times it's people investing or backing you to see a long-term sale or growth or return. And for those types of funding, you're going to be using that across your business to ensure that it's operating, to ensure that you're moving the needle forward. And typically we allocate that use of funds to align with the budget and forecast.